And the question goes like this: black and a white girl, which will you prefer to date?
White.
You prefer to date white? And if your opportunity to date a black girl, will you?
No.
No. Why?
Because I'm white.
Hey, what up? This is your boy, the Solo Traveler ORD. I'm back with another video review. Of course, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Hit that bell while you are here. So I have a couple videos about black women being passport cis and how they are failing trying to create relationship when they go overseas. This is something that we all know that is actually reality. We know that, as I've made several videos of these passport cis, that they have problems trying to create these relationships because of the culture that they're coming from, which is the United States. And we all also know the fact that what they bring with that culture, they come with this entitlement. They believe that they are over other women or people in general of that country, and they always feel as though that they are better than everybody else. They don't want to assimilate to that culture. So which is why I kind of make these videos, because these videos are pretty funny. So we're going to go ahead and check out these videos. Let's see what's going on with these passport cis and how they are failing trying to be like passport bros, passport kings, blue book gentlemen, whatever you could think of, as they go out into the world trying to create these relationships. Let's get it. It says, which one of your bros is going to tell them? Part 3. Yeah, who's going to tell these women? Well, I guess I may have to be the bearer of bad news and release these videos and let them know. It's not going to work.
Ladies, if y'all don't stop getting mad at these passport bros for finding them a woman outside the country and get y'all a passport and go out here, because I'm trying to find me a papi cholo.
That they don't date African women, they don't date black women. And I know many of you, and that is the absolute honesty. The way the black women in general, most of them, majority of them who come here, the way they act and the way they behave has made most men, including Arab men, not go there with them. They said that Arab men don't like black women, full stop. And black women were running like, how dare they say they don't like us? We are pretty, we are princesses, we are goddesses, we love ourselves, we are if they don't like us, so what? Honey, hold it.
You might see a black guy with a white girl more than a black guy with a more than a white guy with a black girl. Yeah.
And I feel like black girls get fetishized a lot. Okay, so
exactly.
You know, they have this mentality about, I don't know, about us.
They see black girls as an object, sexual object.
That is it.
As a black woman, I think it's really, really, really hard. A black woman in Europe, not just in France. I think black women have it really hard in France. I mean, in Europe, sorry. So my experience with white people really hasn't been the best. And most of the time when it comes to white men, I feel like they just fetishize black women. I feel like when white men date a black woman here, it is out of, it's a trend now, like we need to love black women, we need to support black women, so let me do it. But now when it comes to introducing you to his friends, introducing you to his family, he'll never do that because he somewhat feels sort of embarrassed to introduce you to his friends and family.
Which one of you passport bros are gonna tell them? If it's hard to find a husband in America, you can only imagine how hard it is going to be overseas.
Of course.
Passport bros.
Yo, so to go back to the one video about Dubai, which I find to be very funny, because I'm sure you all seen this online on social media and so forth about black women, specifically ABWs, American black women. And you see how they always get an attitude when someone tells them their preference and it isn't dumb, and they get an attitude and they always act like that. It doesn't matter whether it be an Arab man or even just a black man in the United States, they act the same way. It's like they want to force you to like them, and then if not, then they're going to talk bad about you and make it seem like, you're supposed to, no matter what, love them. And it's like, wait a minute, what they don't understand is a lot of the stuff that they do on social media, a lot of stuff that they have projected out here, everybody see it all throughout the world. They know how they act. No one wants that. No one wants a African woman, black woman, who's going to be combative that are looking to be in control and want to fight with their man. Men want peace. I've stated this several times. That's why a lot of these men in other countries don't even want to be bothered with them. They'll go ahead and screw them. They'll do that just to say that they've done it. But besides that, nope, they don't want to have nothing to do with them on an everyday basis. Only a few of them will make it. Only a few of them that has actually been groomed to be a feminine woman will be the one that will be able to date a man from another culture. But that's far in between. So most of them is not going to work out. But let's move on to the next video.
I have another option. We can be passport sisters. Like, I think men overseas or in other countries definitely approach women differently.
Dating in China. How's the dating experience in China for you as a black woman?
I live in Shanghai, by the way, and within maybe 2 months, I was like, I can't do this. Like a couple of weeks ago, went on a date with this really cool guy, and we had amazing conversations, and I thought this was a really good date, but I could sense from the way our conversations were going that he was more into Asian women than he is into black women.
One guy was just like, I love big booty black women. You love big booty black women. Sir, goodbye. Goodbye, child. So I'm African American, I'm black, so I'm brown. They're not as attracted to brown skin as they are to white skin. So they love them some Caucasian women, honey. Like, they love them some Caucasian. They believe Americans are very open when it comes to sex. So things that they won't say to a Chinese girl, baby, they will feel comfortable saying to a foreigner.
How would you say, like your dating experience has been so far as a person of color in Korea?
I either think we're like really like easy or like down to try like a lot of things. I don't know. I feel like they go in with them intentions and it's kind of like awkward or weird.
I feel like if they are dating foreigners, they're more likely to lean to white than black.
I am all too familiar with this rule in the Indian community. And you know what's worse? I am heavily attracted to men of this community, so I am all too familiar of the conversation of you're never going to meet my parents, but we can still date.
Bruh. Wow.
Keep in mind that your image is being shown worldwide.
Exactly.
Passport sisters will only win in Caribbean countries and African countries where the men need green cards.
Woo.
The Jamaican men working at the resorts are your best option. Passport Bros.
Whoa, at the end. Oh man, but like I said, you know, these women, they need to realize things are a bit different when they step out of the four walls of the United States, going to these different countries, you know, and like this actually said, the video at the end, most of them, that's why they end up going to Jamaica, Nigeria, all the different places. But we all know what they are doing there. They still cannot get men out there. Only a few can do it. Most of the time, they're getting their cheeks clapped. We've seen that, and they even paying for it. And then when they're in a relationship with another man from another country, they're paying for him, taking care of him and his family. That's what they're doing. But, you know, like I said, you know, I've stated before, they will do that for another man in another country. But when it comes down to if a man in the United States say, hey, let's go 50-50, oh, it's a problem. Me, I'm not a 50-50 type of person. I like to be 100% taking care of everything. However, I know that I will never do that in the States. That's why I got married to my wife from Colombia, because of the fact that I know it would not even work out here in the States at all, and with the rules and everything. But nonetheless, tell you guys, passport sits are losing. Let's move on to the next video. So here's another video that says, hey bros, which one of us is gonna tell her? Well, let's find out.
I do think it's time to proclaim myself as the president of the Passport Sis group, though. For those of you who are single and are looking, it's never too late to look outside of the borders. And you know what? If the guys can have their little passport bros movement, then hey, it's time for y'all to jump on.
You big
I'm
dummy.
from Italy, and yeah, they don't like people at all. They don't, and they're not even ashamed at all.
And the question goes like this: black and a white girl, which will you prefer to date?
White.
You prefer to date white? And if your opportunity to date a black girl, will you?
No.
No. Why?
Because I'm white.
Because you're white.
A lot of the times when you, as a non-African, are dating a foreign man, specifically from Africa, I'm telling you right now, you can't bring that Western logic over to an African man and think he's going to be on your program. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Don't move with the thought that, oh, I'm going to move to an African man and think he's going to be mine and it's going to be happily ever after, and not have any context into how the culturally differences are, you know?
If you would, can you give us a little bit insight about what your dating experience has been like here in Jamaica?
Complicated. I'll start there. That is the highlight, the keyword. Complicated because it's me being a foreigner that kind of adds like an added layer of, I don't want to say sleaziness, but you not knowing what the person is looking for, because I find that most of the Jamaican men that I encounter sometimes here, when they talk to me, they hear my accent and immediately I'm getting treated differently. It's
Modern women need to quit with this passport feminist nonsense. Feminism and passport sisters only thrive in Caribbean and African countries where the men need green cards.
Yeah, so that's true. That's definitely true. But like I said, man, these passport sis, they are forever taking a lot of L's for them trying to leave the United States and trying to find something different. It's not gonna work out for them. We already know this. But leave a comment below. Let me know what you guys think about this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And I'm out.